Hello my dear students, I hope you all are very fine. Today we are going to start our next chapter, that is chapter 3, Animals Living and Surviving. In this chapter we will study about the animal, that how the different type of animals are able to live in their different surrounding. Okay, and especially we will discuss in this chapter the definitions. Okay, we will discuss the brief introduction of this chapter, that what we are going to study, and after that we will also discuss 5 definitions related to this chapter. Okay, so let's start this chapter. If you will see around you, then you are able to see the different type of animals. Some of the animals are living in the water, some of the animals are living in forest, or some are living on the trees. Okay, even some animals are living in your home that cannot be survive in the forest. Okay, and you cannot keep the tiger in your home also. Okay, so what are the different features, or what are the special features of these animals that help them to live in the different surrounding? If I will ask you, can the fish live, can the fish fly in the sky? Then the answer is no. But we can see bird flying from one place to another place. In the same way, the insect and bird cannot survive under the water. But if we will see the octopus and the other aquatic animals, they are living there very comfortably and very easily. So what are those features, what are those reasons due to that they are surviving in their own surrounding? What are the special features and what do we call them? Okay, so in this chapter we are going to study about that only, which is known as adaptation. Okay, adaptation is the special features of the animal that make them suitable to survive in their own surrounding. What it means own surrounding? The animals that are living in the very cold places. Okay, they are living because they are having some of the special features in their body that make them suitable, make them comfortable to survive in that surrounding. And on the other hand, if we will see some of the animals, those are living in very hot desert, like camel, lizard, or some of the snake. They are living, why? Because their body is having different features that make them comfortable or suitable to survive in that climate or situations only. Okay, so this is adaptation. Actually, this is the process that make organisms or any of the living being, okay, to adjust in their surrounding. Okay, so that they can live in a very easy way. They bring some changes in their body. Okay, what adaptation? That means what changes they bring? They bring some of the changes in their body. Okay, time to time when the climates are changing, these are needed some change in our body also. The very best example you can see, during this COVID-19 we are joining online classes. Okay, suppose if we would not learn how to join the online classes, was it possible to do the classes in this COVID? No. So the time was demanding something from you, that how to learn and how to join the Zoom classes. That was the demand of that time. Okay, that was the change. That time was that time which wanted the change which was necessary in you. Okay, the change is very important to adjust in the environment. In the same way, animals also bring some changes in their body. Okay, so that they can survive in their environment, and not only for surviving in their environment, but to get the food also. Because they get the food with the help of their body part only. If their body part will not change according to the time, according to the demand of the environment, then how they will catch their food or they catch their prey. So it is very important not only to survive but also to get their food. Okay, and so that they can live very comfortably in their surrounding. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn about the different animals, okay, how they survive in their surrounding. Okay, but first of all we are going to discuss which is related to this chapter. And first is adaptation. I have already explained you this is the special features which is brought in their body, in the body of the animals, which make them suitable to live in their surrounding. If you have seen the birds, bird have the wing so that they can fly very easily. If you will observe the snake, snake's body is covered with the scale so that if they are crawling, their body cannot be damaged. If you will see the polar bear, then their polar bear is living in the cold area and their body is covered with the fur so that it can be protected from the cold environment. So this adaptation is the process of developing the special features in their body, okay, to adjust in their surrounding. And one more thing, this adaptation is not the result of the short period, 1 day or 2 days. After a long period of time, over millions of years or over 100-200 years, okay, some changes are seen in the animal. So don't think this adaptation is very short process. It is a very long process, and after a long period of time these changes comes in the body of the animals. Okay, next is migration. Migration is the movement of animals, not one or two animals, but a large number of animals from one place to another place for their food and shelter. Now you must be asking, well, miss, why they need to change their place, native place? Because time to time the temperature of the environment also change, okay, and if they are not able to live at that place for a short period of time, they change their place. That means they migrate. A large number of animals move from their native place, from their original place to other place. And when the climate become normal, when the temperature of the environment become normal, again these animals can come back to their original place. So this movement from one place to another place is only known as migration. And why they used to migrate? For the food or shelter. Because if they will not migrate, they are not able to bear that climate. Okay, that's why they have to move from one place to another place. This migration can be in the sea, by the air, or on the land. Okay, birds also used to migrate. Some of the aquatic animals also migrate, and some land animals also used to migrate. Definition number 3 is blubber. Blubber is the thick layer of the fat which is found on the below of the skin of some of the animals, especially who are living in the cold places. Why? Because if they are living in very severe cold places, okay, so they have to keep their body warm, but they cannot wear the sweater like us. We are human beings, we are most developed organisms in this world, okay, so we can wear the sweater, we can wear the jacket, but these animals cannot now. So what the nature has given them some of the properties so that they can keep their body warm, okay, and what is that? That is a blubber, which is a thick layer which is found just below the skin, okay, and this blubber keep the animals warm in the cold places, okay, like walrus. This picture what you are seeing is walrus, and if you will see, it is also having very thick fat below the skin. Next is the seal. This seal is also having the thick layer of the fat so that it cannot feel very much cold in the cold region. Now next is estivation. It is a sleep. Which type of sleep? A long sleep. Long means they used to sleep for a whole season. Okay, which season? Summer season. That means if the animals are sleeping for whole summer, okay, that long sleep is known as estivation. Now the question is why they used to do so. Okay, because in the summer season they are not active, they cannot find sufficient amount of food. So what they used to do, some animals like earthworm, snail and turtle or crocodile, they use a huge amount of food, okay, and they go to sleep for the whole summer, okay. So and this is the inactive period for them, which is known as estivation, okay. So estivation, in short, what we can say, estivation is a long sleep during the summer season. Can you see this turtle? In this picture, this turtle has been shown. It is sleeping under the soil, okay. This is the estivation period by the turtle, and this is the snail also show estivation, that is in the summer season. One more word is there, my dear, which is hibernation. These both are related to the same concept, okay. The long sleep in the summer season is known as estivation, okay. Long sleep in summer season is known as estivation, whereas long sleep in the winter season is known as hibernation. Same concept is there, because they are not able to find the food. So before the winter season, before the winter season animals are eating a lot of food and they are sleeping whole winter, that is known as hibernation. If the animals are sleeping for the whole summer, that is known as estivation. The last one is parasite. Parasite are those animals, okay, that live either on the animals or inside the body of the other animals. Why? So that they can take their food, especially blood, okay. Some of the animals are living on the body of other animals, okay. Some of the animals are living inside the body of other animals, and both type of animals that depend on the other's animal are called parasite. For example, mosquito, leech, tapeworm, etc. In this picture you are seeing A and B. A is mosquito, which is above the body, which is sucking the blood from the body, okay. And the second B number you are seeing, this is the tapeworm, which is always found inside the body, okay. So parasites are of two types. Some is found on the body, whereas some are found inside the body, but in both the cases they are not good for our health, okay, because they suck the blood. Why? Because blood is only the food of the parasite, okay. So they suck blood and they harm the body of that animal on which they depend, and that animal is known as host, okay. This is host. What is host? Host is that animal on which the parasites depend. Here the mosquito is the parasite, but the body from which it is sucking the blood, that will be the host. Suppose the mosquito is sucking the blood from my body, okay, then my body, I will be the host and the mosquito will be parasite. The another example is leech. This is leech. As you can see, this is leech. Leech is also parasite that suck the blood from the host body. I hope you all have understood this definition, okay, and this video will help you to understand the definition in a better way. Thank you so much.